Hey, what's up guys? This is Netta with Inner Peace with Netta, and on this video I will be discussing spiritual number 1234. So, the numbers in 1234 is 1, 2, 3, 4 consecutively, right? So, when you see that number, it's definitely a good thing. And of course, the vibration of 1 is new beginnings, leadership, having that trust in yourself. 2 is about balance. Also communication, integration, and creativity as well. Number 3 is the creativity number, the childlike number. 4 is about foundation, stability, hard work, working smart, strategy, having that plan for the foundation, that concrete foundation, for your present and your future. So, when you see this number, okay, vibrationally, it's basically saying take consecutive steps. Like, don't be skipping from 1 to 4 or 2 to 4 or 1 to 3, okay? Just go 1, 2, 3, 4. Because I know a lot of times in society we like to skip steps and we like to get ahead and rush. No. If you skip 2, trying to get to 3 or 4, whatever you needed to learn in step 2, you're missing out on. And you may not finish step 3 because you needed the tools in step 2 to actually acquire the knowledge that you need in 3 and 4. So nobody wants to jump from 1 to 3, and then when you get to 3, you got to go back to 2, then go back to 3, and have an aha moment like, and then go to, then you get to 4. No, if you take your time and go 1, 2, 3, 4, go consecutively, okay? You don't want to go forward and then go backwards. It's not like a good feeling. Just have your patience, And sometimes in life you are able to skip some steps. Just certain things in life you'll be able to skip some stuff because you get it. But if you ain't getting it and it's something new to you, something foreign, you better take them consecutive steps. Don't try to skip because you're going to miss something. And even if you do know it, just take the steps because you may learn something new that you didn't learn the first time. Okay, that's just like books. It's good to reread books, okay? I love to read, but I could get through a book real fast. But I've learned, go back and read that book, especially like guides, things on, like self-help books. It's good to read those books like a few times. Guides, self-help books, even like your favorite stories, your favorite novels, anything. It's just good to go back, It's like studying, If you don't like to study, I don't know what to tell you, but it's like that. You gotta go back to those steps. Or it's like dancing choreography. You can't get to, you do the beginning, the first couple of steps, but you got to get those steps first. You got to get that choreographed section first before you can get to the ending, the conclusion of the dance, right? You can't go from step 1 to step 10 because what happened from 2 to 9? You understand? So look at it as choreography. You got to take those steps. So 1234 also means be brave. Be brave, get out your comfort zone, and let go and be present, okay? So 1234, I'm going to be honest about like these numbers, these spiritual numbers. We see these numbers and have these synchronicities with the universes because, it's coming from our conscious and subconscious mind. And, when you're in your head and you're thinking about things and having certain thoughts, you will definitely see these numbers pop up. Okay? So if you're not present, you will see numbers. And I will tell you this. When in the beginning of seeing these numbers, I definitely wasn't present and I wasn't aware. Okay? I wasn't aware that I wasn't present that much. You know, I was aware of a lot of stuff. I wasn't aware that I wasn't present, and you need to be present to manifest and to move forward in life. Let go. You cannot move forward in the future. You cannot really be present if you're holding on to the past. You're bringing that energy to your present, and your present creates your future. We don't want that. And I know that it is hard. It can be hard. But what I've learned is it's easier to hold on to the pain and run a narrative, and then it gets played out, right? Not saying that whatever happened or whatever pain you went through is not valid, okay? But when you're like 50, 60 years old, you cannot run that story. And I've met people who are like 60, 70 years old and still running the story. And I'm like, never forget where you came from, but do not let that story run your life. And I remember I was having a conversation recently with, like 2 weeks ago, with this man I was buying books from. And he was telling me about his escapades back in the day, and I'm like, okay, but that's not your story no more. So he's like, but I ain't gonna forget where I came from. And I'm like, nah, you're not supposed to. But you telling me this story that I wasn't even born yet, bruh. And this is not a story that empowers him. It disempowers. That's what I'm talking about. You know, anything that disempowers you. And I will tell you, I have the most empathy and compassion, okay? It is hard. It is hard, especially when you went through trauma and you've seen a lot of immature things growing up, and you just seen a lot of chaos. You just seen a whole lot of just dysfunction. But everybody has their stuff, okay? And it can be hard. But that's why we going through this path. This is why you're seeing numbers. This the universe, your divine within you, in you, you know, that spiritual being is telling you, hey, wake up. Like this, you're not your flesh. You know, you are more than this. So gain your inspiration from within, not that old movie. Think of your past as like an old movie, right? Like on VHS. Those are the tapes for anybody who don't know, right? So those are the when you had a VCR, if you were born yet, right? So think of it on the VCR, on the tapes. Who uses tapes anymore? Nobody. So just like throw it away. Like nobody uses tapes. I don't even think people use DVDs that much anymore. Do I still have DVDs? Yeah. But I barely use it. Barely. But some of my favorite stuff is on there. And they empower me. It's not no old stuff that I don't want to watch because I would have been thrown in the garbage. Do people even use CDs no more? I don't know. Because I haven't used a CD in a long time. You know, so it's like that old tape, just throw it out. Rip out the ribbon, crack it up, smash it, pick up the pieces, throw it in the garbage. Just let it go. Okay? That's the steps you take. Step 1, take the tape in your hand. Step 2, pull out the ribbon, right? Ball it up. That's part of step 2 too. Then find something like a hammer, or either put it on the floor and then crush it, and then step 4, you just clean it up and throw it in the garbage. And then you breathe, and you let it go, and let it flow, okay? So, 1234, you holding on to anything, just let it go, okay? Just let it go, because it's hurting you. It's hurting you. I'm telling you, I know this because I've been through this myself. I used to hold on to a lot of things. Now, I'm not saying there won't be things that won't trigger you, but until, but just to hold on to just the whole story, no. Move on, rewrite your new story. And, what I've learned is you have to be deliberate about it. You gotta take yourself serious. Make you your priority, not that old story. And your ego will try to drag that old story back in and be like, Payola, not today. Like, name your ego. Whatever you want to name it, I name mine Payola. Not today. And reinforce the new story. Okay? And that will help you be present. Breathe. Just stop and breathe, and will help you being present. I've learned that I really wasn't present because I wasn't breathing. And I'm like, I'm alive. How am I not breathing? Yeah, I'm breathing, but I wasn't really, I wasn't doing that for a long time. I was holding it in, and I wasn't making way for that energy. So, for that new energy, because if you holding on, when that new energy is just going to get dirty from old energy. So, like I said, throw it away. So, 1234, those are the meanings. Those are my stories to help you. When you see numbers, don't tweak out, okay? Don't tweak out. The internet has a lot of meanings. Sleep on it. Pray on it. Meditate on the numbers, and you will find your answer for you. And a lot of times it can be overwhelming. Just start writing down the numbers, and if you look up the meanings, and whatever resonates with you. If it does not resonate with you, please do not take it on. Okay? But if it resonates with you, ding, 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 then, it has something to do with you. So, I love you guys. I'll talk to y'all later. I hope you have a wonderful day. Peace.